Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Sugar Analysis, episode 3, जिधर we'll wrap up our Pakistan trip. तो मैं हूँ अमार और मेरे साथ है
Kamran, as always.
So basically we'll cut it short and we'll take you from Hunza to Ferry Meadows. So Ferry Meadows Bay.
I guess that was probably the most interesting part of our trip, I guess.
Right?
Yeah. The amount of stories that came out of that.
Yeah, stories, scenery,
people.
Yeah. मतलब कि हम सब आपके साथ share करेंगे. तो basically क्या हुआ कि हम चिलास पहुंचे and Chilas is you can term it as a stop between before you get to Ferry Meadows. उधर हम शंग्रीला गए, we had to use a toilet. To our amazement, they charge you 100 rupees to use the toilet. First time in my life Pakistan में जब मैंने पैसे दिए हैं toilet use करने के लिए.
I guess पैसे देना is fair enough, but 100 rupees, dude, 100 rupees for anyway.
पाकिस्तान में किधर होता है ये?
हाँ नहीं होता I guess. लेकिन just to set the scene for Chilas as well, like when we were Chilas is also part of Gilgit-Baltistan. लेकिन हमें हर किसी हम जब चिलास जा रहे थे तो तुम्हें याद है हर किसी ने हमें बोला था कि हमारा ड्राइवर भी कहा था कि चिलास के लोग they're a bit more religious, so expect a different type of reception over there. And we were like, yeah, sure, like fine, like सही है, देखेंगे क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता. तो we got to Chilas, and basically for Ferry Meadows, for those people who want to plan something, you have to go to this village called Raikot. So Raikot mein you've got the Shangri-La hotel where you had probably the most expensive toilet.
Or by the way, guys, Shangri-La bhi udhar thoda sa matha sa hai.
Yeah,
it's not like all the usual Shangri-La you would expect.
It's not. But basically, you have to go to Raikot and you have to go outside that Shangri-La because वहाँ से आपको जीप मिलती है. So basically, the how the trek goes up to Ferry Meadows is from Raikot. You sit on this jeep. और मोनोपोली है, आप अपनी गाड़ी लिटरली नहीं लेके जा सकते
और आप लेके भी जाना नहीं चाहेंगे because firstly वो जो ट्रैक है I think 3-hour jeep ride is probably the most dangerous
no, so it's not a 3-hour jeep ride actually. No dude, it was remember we changed 2 jeeps. It was a 45-minute and a 45-minute.
Achha, I thought it was longer.
No, it was dude, it seemed longer because it was fucking longer. Scary. Right? Amar was literally like इसके हाथ में आई हुई
मैं आगे बैठा basically I think the rate is 6,000 return trip. तो आप basically उनसे कहते हैं कि meet us at this point on this day at this time because mobile phone से काम नहीं करते.
Yeah, it's quite challenging because basically आप किसी के साथ haggle नहीं कर सकते, हर ड्राइवर का रेट फिक्स है. और वो जीप भी ऐसी होती हैं कि like completely I think कोई 70s का कोई मॉडल होता है, सारी जीप्स एक जैसी हैं and they're completely refurbed and anyway so we got there and we basically एक बंदे की जीप में हम बैठे और वो राइड शुरू हुई. अमर, how would you describe that ride, that first 45 minutes going up the mountain in that like पता नहीं कौन सी जीप थी वो.
Yeah, there are 2 elements to it. पहला element ये है कि there was a huge complete change in the people. ठीक है?
Yes.
From our experience, Hunza Skirtu में जिधर लोग were like open, welcoming. ये बंदा, dude, he was so खरूस and so moody. I was like, यार तुम्हारा क्या मसला?
He didn't give a shit.
And he had a he was a bit aggressive as well, I would say. Secondly, coming to the ride itself. Yeah, it was dangerous. Let's put it that way. Like basically, we're at 4,000 meters or so, and the road is literally made for one jeep. लेकिन 2-3 jeeps जा रही हैं, वो reverse कर रहे हैं, वो जा रहे हैं, and you're literally fucking scared.
Yeah.
That what's gonna happen? You can fall down easily.
And literally, like if you look out, if you just peep out, if you have the heart to do that, you can see death. That's the best way to explain.
फिर हमने पूछा उनसे कि how many accidents happened. They're like, only one in the last 50 years. मैंने कहा यार तुम झूठ ना बोलो अब.
और पता है क्या, वो तो चलो स्टीप तो है, राइट, सही है, लेकिन अक्सर ऐसा होता था कि on a bend, the bend was it was almost like on a 45-degree angle, right? So the guy had to like go up the bend and then fucking reverse. और reverse में वो handbrake मारता था फिर भी नीचे सारी होती थी. And then he would turn again. It was just like a 3-point turn at a 45-degree angle where you had like 3 huge chances of just falling down this cliff, right? And that happened several times.
और मेरा एम था कि मैं उस जगह बैठूंगा जिधर मुझे नीचे नजर ना आए, लेकिन मेरी किस्मत I sat in a place that literally
It doesn't matter because इतनी दफा turn होती है जीप,
Yeah.
you cannot escape looking down basically, right? So basically the first part of the trip is 45 minutes of that, you know, hell of a ride, the best way to put it, I guess. And then you have to get your stuff out, और फिर आगे उस जीप दूसरी लेनी पड़ती है क्योंकि एक ब्रिज है लकड़ी का, और वो ब्रिज इतना वीक हुआ है कि वो जो है ना, आप उसमें आप जीप नहीं जा सकती. तो यू बेसिकली क्रॉस द ब्रिज. फिर वहाँ पे एक और बंदे से बात हुई, उसने अपनी जीप से हमें एक और ट्रैक करवाया, which was a bit short. I don't think this one was 45 minutes. This was probably 35 minutes or something like that. But by that point, we were just like, यार, there's no looking back now.
There's no looking back. You can't go.
अभी तो आपका पीछे जाने का भी मूड नहीं हो रहा ना, आप बस जाओ.
Mobile phones काम नहीं कर रहे, गाड़ी छोड़ दी, गाड़ी का नंबर नहीं, like nothing. You're just in the wilderness of
अल्लाह के हवाले.
बस आप क्या करें. तो उधर
पहुंचे हम लोग. The first place you get to after you get off the jeep is a place called Welcome Point.
But it's a village called Tattu या Tatu.
वो तो नीचे था ना. Wasn't it?
नहीं, it was Welcome Point. The Welcome Point. That was Tattu.
अच्छा, okay. तो हम Welcome Point पहुंचे. Welcome Point से ट्रैक शुरू होती है 5 minutes की. But we were quite tired. We were like, okay, let's have some food. तो हर जगह यहाँ पे इन पहाड़ों में ना आपको बेसिकली एक खाना मिलता है.
दाल
चावल, right? Standard. And it was actually really nice दाल चावल as well.
बहुत fresh थी.
Very fresh.
बहुत मजे की थी.
Yeah. तो anyway हमने दाल चावल वगैरह खाई. उसके बाद हमें randomly अजहर मिल गया. Azhar was supposed to be our guide in Meadows. उसके नंबर थे हमारे पास. But basically we were just hanging out at Welcome Point and हमें वो मिल गया. उसने बोला कि अच्छा मैं भी नीचे आया हूँ तो किसी को छोड़ने, तो I'll help you guys trek up.
Like it was fortunate ना कि हमें वो भी मिल गया. We didn't have to find our way to the hotel anymore. He would lead us. And जो बातें थी, he would do it. He would deal with everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
तो घोड़ा पे हम जाएं, घोड़े पे.
तो हुआ ये कि वेलकम पॉइंट से हमने ट्रैकिंग स्टार्ट करी. तो लोग ट्रैकर्स वगैरह ना जो नीचे उतर रहे थे वो आ रहे थे, वो कह रहे हैं भाई बड़ी हिम्मत है आपकी और आपके साथ यूं होने वाला है, यूं होने वाला है, ट्रैक इतनी डिफिकल्ट है, ये है वो.
100% नेगेटिव
यार हर कोई अभी लेने पे तुला मतलब कि ये होगा वो होगा. एंड वी वर लाइक ओके, लाइक डूड इट्स फाइन. तो अजहर से भी मैंने बोला कि लाइक बिकॉज if you guys recall from our previous episode, जो हुंजा में ट्रैक की थी ना रात को, उसकी वजह से मेरे दिमाग में ट्रैकिंग का एक बहुत नेगेटिव परसेप्शन था कि इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ कांस्टेंट इंक्लाइन. एंड यू नो सम पीपल से दैट दिस ट्रैक फ्रॉम वेलकम पॉइंट टू बेस टू फेरी मेडोज इज एसेंशियली about I don't know, some people say it takes 9 hours, some people say it takes 6 hours. Depends on the people, how fit they are and stuff. तो मेरे भी दिमाग में ये horror stories थी कि पता नहीं क्या होने
horror stories.
But dude, like I was just like यार मैं बीच में जाके फंस ना जाऊँ, हम तीनों में फंस ना जाए. तो anyway अजहर से भी पूछा dude कि क्या सीन है. कहता है कि अगर आपको नहीं आपका वो हो रहा तो आप एक घोड़ा ले लें. मैं बोला ओके, लाइक घोड़ा इधर उसने बोला ले आता हूँ मैं. तो इनके सारे ना रिश्तेदार होते हैं, घोड़े वाला भी रिश्तेदार है, ये भी है. तो उसके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से ही इज बेसिकली जनरेटिंग मोर रेवेन्यू फॉर हिज फर्म, लाइक फॉर नॉट फर्म बट फैमिली.
गुड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है फेरी मेडोज में.
तो एनीवे घोड़ा आया. अब वो घोड़ा क्या था dude? It was a fucking
घोड़ा था. ये कामी झूठ बोल रहा है. प्रॉपर घोड़ा था. It was a fully grown horse.
Dude, I was taller than that horse. I was taller than that horse.
मैं आपको लोगों को बताता हूँ. तो घोड़ा घास खा रहा है मजे से. You know, he's eating his grass.
Chilling.
The horse / pony जो भी. तो chill कर रहा है. और फिर suddenly the pony looks up, confused कि हुआ क्या है. And we see कि कामी पे बैठ गया.
Dude, I felt so bad for the pony because यार वो बच्चा था and of course I'm a big dude, right? तो I was just like, man, I'm not going to do this to this जानवर यार, ये मर जाएगा. So anyway, I got off the pony and I was like,
sorry, I have to interrupt. It was not that he felt sorry. The pony could not move. It moved 2 feet on.
नहीं, ये pony चल रहा था. ना कर, pony चल रहा था, ये ज्यादती है. अच्छा, तो pony anyway, I almost killed a pony. लेकिन बच गया, ठीक है. Anyway, then I was like, okay, like there's no choice, right? अब trekking करनी पड़ेगी. But actually, that was a very, very good experience trekking up to Ferry Meadows. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think all three of us, वो हुंजा की ट्रैक ने हमें ट्रेन कर दिया था इसके लिए. And we did it in really good time, man. Like जो दूसरे fellow trekkers थे, they were struggling. University students आए हुए थे, young लड़के लड़कियां थे. And they were out of breath and, you know, they were really struggling. And, you know, we were, of course, it was challenging. Like we did it in about 3.5 hours, I think.
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
and I think
which was awesome, and everyone was like, "Wow, like you guys did it in really good time."
Yeah, हमने काफी जल्दी किया था, and it was, I wouldn't say the trek was not scary. अगर आप heights का phobia है आपको, जो जैसे मुझे है, there are certain points that आप literally you're on the edge of the cliff and you literally have to look forward. Because अगर आप नीचे देखें तो आपकी फट जाएगी obviously.
Full time.
लेकिन कर लिया. We actually all of us did it in a really good time.
We did it, and it was a very good feeling, right? कि फेयर मेडोज जा रहे हैं, फेयर मेडोज जा रहे हैं, ठीक है, और फिर ट्रैक किया और दूसरों को जब देखा ना हमने कि यार ये कैसा, मतलब हर कोई स्ट्रगल कर रहा है. The trick was, and I would say this to anyone, fitness of course matters, right? But the trick is when you're doing these treks, when you're taking breaks, don't break for too long.
चलें जी, हाइकर आपको हाइकर एक्सपर्ट आ गया.
मैं कोई हाइकर नहीं हूँ यार. मैंने ये चीज़ की, तुमने भी की और हमें हेल्प हुई, ठीक है. हम सब में से एक्चुअली शेरी वाज द बेस्ट हाइकर. हम लोग
In terms of what? I was amazing.
No, dude, actually शेरी ने पहले भी की थी ना.
क्या कंपेयर कर रहे हो?
यार, I think stamina, he didn't run out of breath.
Dude, मेरे जूते अच्छे थे. I had Gore-Tex.
अच्छा, उसमें okay, hang on, put a pin onto that, right? Gore-Tex और Vibrant पे भी आएंगे. But anyway, I think there's two things, right? कि एक, when you break, don't break for too long. Second is, when you drink water, don't drink too much water. Take small sips and keep hydrated.
ORS.
ORS, actually. Dude, ORS is so good in these situations because it's got all these sugars and glucose.
It rehydrates you.
Yeah, it rehydrates you very quickly. Yeah. So anyway, the trek was interesting. We met some interesting people. The scenery was just stunning, man. And I think half of the sort of anxiety or whatever you want to call it was gone because of the scenery.
I agree.
Like the waterfalls, the streams, the woods.
Yeah, the woods, the glacier.
Yeah.
Like seeing a glacier is one of the largest in the world.
Yeah.
आप literally आपके सामने है वो, and you're like, wow, this is amazing. And then you can see Nanga Parbat उसके पीछे, which is the 9th highest mountain in the world.
Yeah.
So basically we reached Fairy Meadows.
So when you reach Fairy Meadows, the best feeling is this beautiful green plain, right? It's amazing.
Yeah.
And little villages dotted around it. There's animals roaming about, and it's
Horses,
like a gaon.
cows,
It's like
sheep, सब
yeah.
कुछ. तो हम पहुंचे, I think our campsite, which was by the way excellent.
Yeah.
It was a little further away from the main campsites, so that was really nice. तो हम उधर गए, हमने we checked in. We saw a lot of Japanese people there. काफी actually group, I think, of 20-25 Japanese people. वो basically Nanga Parbat गए थे trekking के लिए, and they were returning back and hiking down in the night, which I would never do, by the way.
No.
I don't know how they did it. लेकिन यार दिल खुश हुआ कि आप foreigners भी आ रहे हैं. Especially Japanese people, they're hiking, they're making use
there was
of
Germans, there was there was all sorts of tourists. I guess Fairy Meadows is this fascinating place, right, which people hear about, and it attracts a lot of foreign people. Fairy Meadows is an interesting enough story. It was actually discovered by a German hiker. That's something
randomly.
We learned this story when we actually got there, and लोगों ने बताया कि Fairy Meadows की क्या history है वगैरह वगैरह. But anyway,
अगर German ना होता ना, ये जगह कभी नहीं होती, किसी ने नहीं, पाकिस्तान में है ही नहीं.
नहीं लोग रह रहे होते, ठीक है, मतलब जो village isolated रह रहे होते लोग, लेकिन of course it wouldn't be as much of a
thank
tourist
you to the
thing.
German, thank you to the German for doing that.
Exactly. But I guess अमार होते क्योंकि नहीं, because of Nanga Parbat. नंगा पर्वत को ट्रैक करने के 3 रास्ते हैं, उनमें से एक रास्ता ये है. ये भी हमें कारी साहब ने people told us. So I guess because of Nanga Parbat and the beauty of it and how majestic it is, and it's the killer mountain.
Maybe, right? I don't know. Maybe, shayad. I don't think
so. But anyway, we set up camp, or हमें एक camp तो नहीं लेंगे. You can camp there as well, but we went for the more expensive option. वो एक wooden hut थी. It was quite well maintained.
Expensive छोड़ो, we went for the safer option.
Safer. We didn't want to get eaten up by bears and mosquitoes and whatever the fuck,
Basically हम गए cabin से amazing views of Nanga Parbat, literally in front of you, breathtaking. तो मैं toilet गया, I had to use the toilet obviously. तो the commode toilet seat was missing. तो मैंने अजहर को पकड़ा कि अजहर dude इधर आओ, तुम मैं क्या करूँगा? How will I do my shit? Whatever. So basically, what he did was he came back in 2 seconds, stole the toilet seat from another bathroom, came on, installed it, and voila,
dude, this is how shit works, man. This is how things work in Pakistan, right? Jugaadu kaam, har cheez. So anyway, it was a good gesture. But I guess the only thing I have to say about that cabin was that there was no hot water, right? So the showers were painful, man. Like it was literally just in and out, man. That was so
guys,
cool.
imagine like 3 degrees in the morning, ठीक है, और आप उठे हुए हैं, it's very cold, you know, you're freezing.
You have to shower,
and then there's a cold shower. It does wake you up.
It does.
लेकिन आप literally, there's the quickest shower you will ever do in your life.
In and out, mate. That's it.
तो हमने क्या किया, फिर हम सो गए. I think we did a bonfire.
So yeah, I mean,
nice.
there's every night there's a bonfire, or you know, different hotels, or hotels. I guess camping companies they do their own bonfire. So we did a bonfire. There's a bunch of students and some families there as well.
But there were no people like our age group as such.
There were some
not
students.
Many, not many.
Not in our camp at least.
Not in our camp.
So basically, the plan was we had 2 days in Fairy Meadows. So the first day we wanted to just relax, and the following day we would do the big trek, which was to the base camp of the Nanga Parbat. So जो फर्स्ट डे था हमारा, हम लोग निकले, सुबह उठे, हमने बोला हम घूमेंगे, शॉर्ट्स वॉर्ट्स पाई लड़कों ने, ठीक है, सन ग्लासेस, यू नो, कैमरा शैमरा, हम लोग निकले. And then we were just walking around Fairy Meadows, like, you know, different campsites जा रहे हैं. किसी ने बोला कि एक जगह है थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाना पड़ता है, वहाँ पे आपको सेल फोन सिग्नल्स मिलेंगे. हम लोग ने बोला चलो सेल फोन सिग्नल्स करें, घर वालों को पता तो चले जिंदा है लड़के, ठीक है. तो हम लोग ढूंढते ढूंढते जा रहे थे. तो a couple of times people stopped us and comments मिले हमें, because
basically comments मैंने बच्चों से, the local children के you can't wear shorts.
हाँ, मतलब पहले बच्चों ने comments किए, and then there was like this other guy as well. He was like, भाई साहब आपका tour guide कहाँ है? And we were like, oh, हमारा tour guide तो वहाँ पे, कहते हैं उसने आपको कुछ बताया नहीं, आप बिहाया ही नहीं कर सकते, आप शॉर्ट्स पहन के घूम रहे हैं, हमारी खवातीन होती हैं यहाँ, ये वो.
मतलब मैंने सोचा खवातीन हमारे पास आ जाएंगे, टांगे देख के आ जाएंगे, क्या मतलब?
Dude, that's not the point.
I know, it's a conservative, it's a sharam.
Exactly, right? So it's a new thing for them. तो हम लोग एक दूसरे को देख रहे हैं, like हम लोग कहीं मारे तो नहीं जाएंगे यार, because the guy was angry. So basically, like out of exploring everything, we were like सबको छोड़ो, वापस जाओ अपने cabin और जाके शर्म वाले कपड़े पहन के आओ, वो जो proper trousers or something like that, right? So we did that. Or after that we didn't get any comments.
No. We did.
Okay, we did.
About the pictures.
Yeah,
they like basically the children came to us again. Like I think they were 4 or 5 years old. And they said, आप तस्वीरें ले सकते हैं, you can't take pictures.
4 or 5 years old नहीं होते हैं, 4 or 5 years old बच्चा बोल भी ले बड़ी बात. 7 8 years old, मतलब काफी बड़े थे कुछ बच्चे. 4 साल का बच्चा तुम्हें कैसे बोलेगा भाई?
बच्चे जीनियस होते हैं.
कैसे जीनियस बच्चे?
मैं था ना.
Anyway,
तो they're like you can't take pictures हमारे विलेज की, के in case कोई औरत आ जाए पिक्चर में, ये वो. मैंने कहा यार मैं क्यों लूंगा? And I wasn't taking pictures.
Dude,
and I was like,
they want money. They want money, right?
They do, but
वो बच्चे ने आके हमें बोला भी था कि ट्रॉफी दे दो.
Yeah, लेकिन it gets annoying ना ये आप.
Yeah, and that was the only place where we experienced this. कि थोड़े से hostile थे लोग. वहाँ पे इतने स्कूल कॉलेज वगैरह का भी of course चांस ही नहीं है, पढ़ने लिखने का भी चांस ही नहीं है. But anyway, the first day in Fairy Meadows was quite interesting as well. हमारे जो कैंप साइट के ओनर थे कारी साहब, उनके साथ भी हमने चिल किया.
उन्होंने भी काफी बातें सुनाई हमें.
Yeah, man, he's quite an old guy, and you know his experiences about what he's seen, in his life and stuff. Kafi interesting.
But you do get really nice people. Like basically, हमारा ये था just a small issue. कि हमारे पैसों के इशू हो गया. Basically, we had enough money.
बाद में.
लेकिन कारी साहब को कह रहा हूँ ना, we had enough money but different currencies. तो कारी साहब ने कहा, guys, don't worry about it. जितने भी पैसे हैं, don't worry about it. I just want you guys to enjoy to the fullest.
Basically, there was such a nice thing. Basically, what had happened was कि हमारे पास rupees, हम तीनों में से थे कुछ, लेकिन हमारे पास pounds थे. तो हम लोग को ये था कि पता नहीं ये पाउंड्स लेंगे हमसे नहीं लेंगे या क्या होगा. एंड हमने उनको स्ट्रेट अवे बता दिया कि लोग हम लोग यहाँ रह रहे हैं, लेकिन यू माइट हैव टू टेक पाउंड्स ऑफ अस. एंड दे वर हैप्पी. आई थिंक उनको एक्सचेंज रेट वाइज उनको फायदा.
They were very accommodating in that way.
Yeah. One interesting story that Kari Saab told us.
Which one?
औरत.
Oh, औरत. Very controversial.
Very controversial. So okay, so this is Kari. So this tells you the sort of conservative nature of the people in that region, which is fine. I mean, each to their own, right? तो कई साहब के साथ काफ़ी philosophical बातें हुई हमारी. हमने काफ़ी discussions किया उनके साथ. तो उन्होंने हमसे पूछा कि भाई शादीशुदा और नहीं शादीशुदा, उन्होंने अपना भी बताया स्टेटस वगैरह. तो उन्होंने एक हमें अपनी तरफ से लेसन दिया कि बच्चों, लड़कों, एक बात याद रखना कि औरत जो है ना, वो मोहब्बत करने के लिए नहीं होती, वो सिर्फ एक चीज के लिए होती है. And we were just like,
Oh shit.
Okay, he just said this shit, right? Like, हम क्या करें?
Yeah, and the fact that we all disagree with it, just उन्होंने कहा, we couldn't challenge him because firstly उन्होंने हमें अपने camp पे रखा हुआ था. There was a money issue as
No,
well.
and not the money,
So,
dude. It's his opinion. हम क्या कर
and
लेंगे
that
उनसे बात करके?
respect it. आपके opinion
Each to their own, man. Like if he thinks like that, then he thinks
But
like
we were
that,
shocked.
right?
We were shocked.
We were a bit shocked. Okay, like
like this is not the way we've been brought up.
Yeah. But anyway, it was just an interesting story that we were just like, okay.
अच्छा base camp का बताओ ना कि how we went to the base camp next day.
अच्छा तो सुबह उठे एक दिन पूरा guys के साथ chilling whatever. Next morning we were all pumped up. We were like, okay, we've done this Fire Meadows trek. Now we're gonna go to base camp. Base camp के बारे में भी हर कोई stories बता रहा था कि dude, it's a very long trek. It takes 14 hours. Some people took 16 hours. Or basically return trek. So you basically go up and come down. और उसमें भी basically there's 2 stops. So you basically trek, you go to viewpoint 1, you trek, you go to viewpoint 2, and then you basically trek, and you go to the base camp.
Base camp 1.
Base camp 1, and then the real like mountaineers, जिनको असली में नंगा बर्फ जाना होता है, they basically go all the way to 2 and then beyond. But for us, like I think the base camp itself was like, okay, let's do this, right? तो हम लोग सुबह उठे 6 बजे हमने अपने ट्रैकिंग बूट्स डाले वाइब्रम एंड गोटेक्स ठीक है
हमें लिटरली 3 हफ्ते लगे टू बाय बूट्स
ये लंदन में हुआ
तो हमने बूट्स लिए और फिर भी हमने अजहर को देखा अजहर ने पेशावी चप्पल पहने हुए
हम लोग लंदन से 100-150 पाउंड के हम बूट्स लेके आए हैं और वो बॉय वो अपनी पेशावी चप्पल में ओके ऑलराइट डूड तो एनीवे हम लोग ने ट्रैकिंग स्टार्ट की But I think mentally we were ready. Mentally we were like, okay, हम लोग बगैर करे नहीं आ रहे.
Okay, so I'll be honest. I was a bit apprehensive कि यार मैंने like I've trekked from here to Fairy Meadows, and उधर there was quite a cliff, there are quite edges, and this would be worse.
Hytophobia.
हाँ ये तो hytophobia पता नहीं word है लेकिन चलो. So I was a bit impressed कि यार कर पाऊँगा नहीं कर पाऊँगा. I'm scared of the heights. Leकिन we had to do it because यार we came for this purpose.
Yeah.
So we did it. We experienced a lot on the way. काफी था. Like I don't know how to explain it, but we walked over glaciers. We walked on glaciers.
Yeah.
We had the freshest water in the world.
Yeah. There was one point. Okay, so we're walking on the glacier, or you're walking on the fucking thing, and you can hear them breaking, echoes of
amazing
pieces of glacier breaking, like. आवाजें आ रही हैं ta and you're just like dude like I'm walking on this fucking monster and this you're basically thousands of years old of ice you're basically walking on that और यहाँ पे slip हुए आप हमने एक टाइम पे अजहर से पूछा कि बॉय ये बता कि अगर यहाँ पे हम लोग गिरे क्योंकि हम तीनों गिरे at some point हम लोग गिरे ट्रिप हुए अल्लाह का शुक्र है बच गए लेकिन यहाँ पे अगर कोई गिरे तो कम से कम हाथ की हड्डी पाँव की हड्डी अगर इफ यू लकी कम से कम वो टूटेगा तो हमने बोला कि अजहर अगर ऐसा हुआ तो बताओ जरा एक्सप्लेन करो व्हाट द फक विल हैपन नेक्स्ट उसने बोला देखें हेलीकॉप्टर आके लेके जाएगा और हेलीकॉप्टर को बुलाने के लिए मुझे जाना पड़ेगा तो बेसिकली ही वुड लीव यू और वापस भाग के जाएगा कैंप वहां से एक सैटेलाइट फोन टाइप है उनके पास वहां से वो एयर एम्बुलेंस बुलाएंगे सो द होल ordeal is probably going to take about 5 hours
and it could be easily night time and you can have snow leopards coming and checking you out
easy
yeah the water is so actually you could even die easily because the water is so fast there the streams कि आप एक दफा you fall you're finished I think you're finished तो हम उधर तक पहुंचे then we yeah, I just want to say something. The way the scenery changes from glacier to grass, flowers, cows at the base camp. आप कहते हो यार तुम literally ऊपर नीचे जाते हो.
It was amazing, man. It was amazing. And the more we trekked, the more we were like, अब करना है और हम लोग बार अजहर से पूछे थे अजहर कितनी और देर बस थोड़ी और देर वो थोड़ी देर करते हमने तकरीबन 4.5 घंटे लगे ऊपर जाके ट्रैक करने
ज्यादा आई थिंक यार ज्यादा लगे
द टोटल ट्रैक टुक अस 9 hours तो हमें 4.5 घंटे लगे होंगे और हम लोग पहुंचे बेस कैंप अमर what was your feeling when we went to the
yeah it was it was a really amazing sense of achievement because I've never done anything like this in my life.
Yeah.
Like this. Like hiking.
And I mean, we found a lot of people on the way who were trying to do the same thing and they stopped. कुछ लोग viewpoint 1 पे रुक गए, कुछ लोग viewpoint 2 पे रुक गए. हिम्मत नहीं हो रही थी. But we were like, we're going to do this thing, man. And when we got up there, हमने एक दूसरे की तरफ देखा, we smiled and we just sat there for like a good 20 minutes, just looking out, looking down, because you're the Nanga Parbat already, right? So you're just looking
like base
down.
Camp 1,
base camp 1, huh?
Base camp
so you're just looking down on stuff and you're just like, wow, man, like,
that was amazing.
This is amazing.
और literally तस्वीरों का वो energy भी नहीं थी तस्वीरों
नहीं थी dude, हमारे पास हम अपने आप को उठा लेते क्या कैमरा उठाते
हमने काफी अच्छी तस्वीरें नहीं थी on the way. तो फिर then we went back and I think going back was not easy either because वो काफी incline पे था ना, तो you had to go down.
So one thing I would say about trekking is you would think that going up is harder, but coming down is actually harder because you have to maintain balance and you have to constantly focus on what you're stepping on. So it actually takes more of nerve going down because if you slip, you're fucked. Then going up, because going up is okay. It's physically probably more challenging, but mentally it's actually more challenging coming down.
And I think one thing to mention is that base camp में a foreign guy is buried there as well. Who hiked, but I think he died. Something happened, and he just
loads,
buried
man.
there.
Like Nanga Parbat is called the Killer Mountain for some reason, right? So anyway, we trekked all the way back. It took us about, I don't know, like 3-4 hours. Again, trekking back to our cottage. और जब हम लोग आए हमारे लिए celebration हुई वहाँ पे. Everyone was clapping.
Everyone was clapping, यार.
Dude, like हर कोई आपको congratulate कर रहा है. Well done, guys. बहुत अच्छा किया. शाबाश ये वो. And people were clapping and we were like, okay, कुछ हम करके आए. You know, like it was a bit like, okay, fine, right.
और फिर कहा कि भाई खाना दें हम. The best dal and chawal, best.
Yeah, so we ate a huge meal. We chatted with people. Like everybody at this point knows us at the camp. We hung out with them once again. And then
that was
I mean सुबह उठे हमने उनको अपने pounds दिए. They said goodbye to us. अजहर हमें छोड़ने आया. One important detail we probably missed was, of course, हमारे पास काफी सामान था. तो how the saman works is कि you basically you rent a donkey, right? एक खोता आता है. खोते पे सारा सामान डालते हैं and खोता takes your stuff up.
And Baba looks after this khota.
Some Baba looks after the khota. Khota Baba का.
Khota Baba.
No, not Khota Baba. Anyway, तो जब हम वापस आ रहे थे, हम सुबह उठे क्योंकि हमने अपने ड्राइवर को टाइम दिया हुआ था कि भाई 8 बजे आ जाना. तो हम लोग उतरे हमने ट्रैक डाउन की. बारिश हो रही थी. It was beautiful. And then we came down and there's no khota. Like the khota's got our shit and the khota is nowhere to be seen, right? Khota कहीं और चला गया. तो I don't know why the khota was late, but basically because of the khota, we missed our first driver, and because of the first driver, जो ब्रिज के बाद में दूसरा ड्राइवर मिला था वो भी मिस हो गया. So we basically just hung out there like
for 2 hours, I think.
For 2 hours doing nothing, but just talking to people, right? हमने दोस्तियाँ कर ली.
और फिर हमने आगे भी ड्राइवर को टाइम दिया हुआ था. दूसरे ड्राइवर who's going to take us back to Islamabad.
Yes.
So you know it actually made us feel like there's no technology. You have to coordinate all the time and was back to your roots. You know, when you were born, you had nothing of this sort.
Yeah, exactly.
तो फिर हमें सामान मिल गया. We eventually got into the jeeps, got into the car.
I actually quite enjoyed the ride back from Raikot to Islamabad as well. It was beautiful. We had an interesting driver as well. उनके साथ भी काफी गपशप लगी. और
so I think तो basically हमारा trip काफी लंबा था. I think it was 9 days.
14 days.
14 days. लेकिन Gilgit-Baltistan we spent a lot of time.
Absolutely.
And I think for me the biggest thing was कि seeing the other side of Pakistan, which no one really talks about. They start talking about it now. लेकिन complete different culture, language, लोग different हैं, literacy rates are high.
Yeah.
There's nature which we don't even know about. There's so much more left to explore.
Yeah.
तो एक लिहाज से I was happy कि we have a country that we you can easily exploit our the tourism opportunities.
Oh, absolutely. There's so much, man. There's so much. I actually felt very proud, just like you. I felt very proud. Sina choda karke, you can say, I came back to London and you did as well. We were like, to all our friends, dude, like, look at these pictures, look at these videos, and tell me if you want to go. And everyone, literally, people everywhere who see your posts and stuff, they're like, okay, tell us how do we get to these amazing places. And it's a very strong feeling, right? and this is something that we wanted to do through this podcast as well. I mean, Amar and I have a lot of interesting stories and analysis to be done on this podcast. But the first 3 episodes, we wanted it to be something personal, something that is close to our heart. And to all the guys and girls out there, plan this trip. Go explore your country. Doesn't matter if you live in Pakistan, in Karachi, Islamabad, or abroad. Make some effort, do some planning, use some tips from us.
Contact us.
Contact us, yes, and go out and explore your country. Be proud, and enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you can, basically.
So basically, I hope you enjoyed this Pakistan travel series. I would term it as. जो अगला episode होगा वो we will think of a topic. We have many topics.
We have many analysis to do.
लेकिन I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But I hope you enjoyed this travel series. And do share your experiences as well. हमें बताएं कि हम और किधर जा सकते हैं if we plan future trips.
Absolutely, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will hear back from us very soon. Thank you for listening to Shugul Analysis. And Kamran की तरफ से खुदा हाफिज.
मेरी तरफ से भी खुदा हाफिज.